Good evening, beautiful soul. I'm Dr. Bruce Lipton, and tonight something profound is about to shift within you. You've arrived here not by accident, but by the intelligent design of your heart calling out to love itself. Perhaps you've been searching, waiting, wondering when true love will finally find its way to you. Tonight, we're going to activate something that's been dormant within your cellular structure, your heart's natural frequency of love attraction. Science has shown us something remarkable about the human heart. It generates the strongest electromagnetic field in your entire body, 60 times greater than your brain. This isn't just poetry, this is quantum biology. Your heart is literally broadcasting a signal into the universe. And tonight, we're going to tune that signal to the frequency of true, authentic love. You see, when you understand that your body is not just flesh and bone, but a sophisticated quantum transmitter, everything changes. Every cell in your body is responding to the electromagnetic field generated by your heart. When your heart is coherent, when it's aligned with love, your entire biological system reorganizes itself around that frequency. This is why love literally transforms people at the cellular level. But here's what most people don't understand. Your heart has been broadcasting all along, whether you realize it or not. If you've been feeling lonely, if love has felt distant or impossible, your heart has been transmitting those frequencies too. Tonight, we're going to gently, lovingly reprogram that transmission. As you settle into this space, I want you to know that you're not broken. You're not behind on some cosmic timeline. You're not doing anything wrong. Your heart is simply ready to remember its natural state, which is love, pure and unconditional. The love you seek is not outside of you. It's the very essence of what you are. The subconscious mind, your faithful servant, records everything. It has recorded every disappointment, every rejection, every moment you felt unworthy of love. But tonight, we're going to give it new information. We're going to plant seeds of love so deep in your cellular memory that when you wake tomorrow, something will have shifted at the core of your being. Your nervous system is preparing now to receive new programming. As your brain begins to slow down from beta waves to alpha, theta, and eventually delta, your subconscious becomes incredibly receptive. This is when the magic happens. This is when your heart frequency can be recalibrated to attract the love that is your birthright. Take a moment to honor yourself for being here. In a world that often tells us to be strong, independent, and self-sufficient, you've chosen to be vulnerable enough to ask for love. This vulnerability is not weakness. It's the very doorway through which love enters your life. Let me share with you one of the most beautiful discoveries of modern science. Your heart contains over 40,000 neurons, more than many organs in your body. Your heart literally thinks and feels independently of your brain. It has its own nervous system, its own memory, its own intelligence. When we talk about following your heart, we're talking about accessing this deeper wisdom that exists within your chest. But your heart is more than just an organ. It's a quantum antenna, constantly sending and receiving information from the field around you. Every emotion you feel creates a specific electromagnetic signature. Love has a frequency. Joy has a frequency. Gratitude has a frequency. And fear, doubt, and unworthiness, they have frequencies too. Right now, as you listen to my voice, your heart is broadcasting your emotional state into the quantum field. This field, this invisible web of energy that connects all things, is constantly responding to your transmission. When you're in a state of fear about love, when you're desperate or anxious about finding someone, your heart broadcasts that frequency, and the field responds by sending you experiences that match that vibration. But when your heart is coherent, when it's aligned with love, appreciation, and wholeness, it broadcasts an entirely different signal. This is the signal that calls true love into your experience. This is the frequency that magnetizes your perfect match toward you, even while you sleep. Think about this for a moment. Every person who has ever fallen in love with you was responding to your heart's electromagnetic transmission. They felt something before they could even explain it. They were drawn to your energy field before they were drawn to your words or your appearance. This is the power of the heart frequency. It speaks the universal language of love. Tonight, we're going to help your heart remember how to speak this language fluently. We're going to clear the static, Remove the interference and tune your heart to broadcast the clearest, most beautiful love frequency possible. Your soulmate is already responding to this signal, even if you can't see them yet. You don't have to force this process. You don't have to strain or struggle. Your heart knows how to love naturally. It's been doing it since before you were born. In your mother's womb, your heart began beating before your brain was fully formed. Love is literally your first language. Everything else is learned behavior that we can gently release. As you breathe deeply now, imagine that each breath is feeding your heart. See your heart glowing like a warm, golden sun in your chest. This light is your love frequency, your authentic self calling out to its perfect match. Trust this light. Trust this frequency. It's been guiding you toward love your entire life, even when you couldn't feel it. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. While your conscious mind rests, your subconscious continues to run the programs it learned about love throughout your lifetime. Many of these programs were created when you were very young, before you had the wisdom to choose what you believed about love. Perhaps you learned that love was painful by watching your parents. Maybe you absorbed the belief that good people leave, that you're not worthy of lasting love, or that you have to change yourself to be lovable. These beliefs became the software running in your subconscious, creating patterns that have shaped every romantic relationship you've ever had. But here's the beautiful truth. These are just programs, not truths, and programs can be rewritten. Tonight, as you drift into the receptive states of sleep, we're going to begin installing new software. Software that knows you are inherently lovable, that you deserve deep, committed, passionate love, that your perfect partner exists and is being drawn to you right now. Sleep is one of the most powerful times for reprogramming because your critical, analytical mind steps aside. Your brain waves slow down, your nervous system relaxes, and your subconscious becomes incredibly open to new information. This is why people often have profound insights or emotional shifts after a good night's sleep. Their subconscious has been working, integrating, healing, and creating new pathways. As you prepare to release these old patterns, I want you to first acknowledge them with compassion. These patterns served you once. They were your young heart's attempt to protect you from pain. Thank them for their service and then gently let them know that you're safe now. You're ready for a different kind of love. Feel into your body right now. Where do you hold the tension of old heartbreak? Where do you brace yourself against love's possibility? Perhaps it's in your chest, your throat, your stomach. Place your hand there and breathe into that place. Send love to the part of you that learned to guard against love. Tonight, as you sleep, your cells will be releasing the old patterns. Your nervous system will be rewiring itself for love. Your heart will be remembering its original frequency, the one it had before it learned to protect itself. This is not just emotional healing. This is biological transformation happening at the deepest level of your being. You don't need to understand how this works. You don't need to track the process or analyze it. Just trust that your body's intelligence knows exactly what to do. Your cells have been waiting for this permission to heal, to open, to love freely again. All you have to do is rest and allow the transformation to occur. Deep within your cells lies the memory of love itself. Before you experienced heartbreak, before you learned to doubt your worthiness, before you built walls around your heart, your cells held the template of perfect love. This template is still there, waiting to be activated. Every cell in your body was created from an act of love, the union of your parents. Whether their relationship was perfect or not, the moment of your conception was a moment of creative love expressing itself through biology. This love is encoded in your DNA. It's written in the very structure of your being. But your cellular memory holds more than just your biological beginning. It holds the memory of every moment you've ever felt truly loved, truly seen, truly accepted. Your first mother's embrace, the unconditional love of a pet, moments of feeling completely connected to another person. All of these experiences created neural pathways, cellular memories, energetic imprints that are still alive within you. Tonight, we're going to activate these cellular memories. We're going to remind your entire biological system what love feels like in your body. Because when your cells remember love, they begin to vibrate at the frequency of love. And when you're vibrating at the frequency of love, you become a magnet for the love that matches you perfectly. This isn't just metaphor, this is measurable science. When you feel appreciation, love, or compassion, your heart rhythm becomes coherent. This coherent heart rhythm sends signals throughout your body that optimize your immune system, balance your hormones, and literally change your gene expression. You become biologically different when you're in a state of love. Imagine for a moment that every cell in your body is a tiny lighthouse, broadcasting love into the quantum field. When you're in coherent love, 40 trillion cellular lighthouses are all beaming the same signal into the universe. This is an incredibly powerful transmission. This is what calls your beloved to you. Your cells also remember the feeling of recognition, that moment when you meet someone and feel like you've known them forever. This isn't imagination. This is your cellular memory recognizing a vibrational match. Your perfect partner has a unique frequency signature that your cells will recognize instantly when they encounter it. As you breathe deeply now, feel into the love that already exists within your cellular structure. You don't have to create this love. You just have to remember it, activate it, allow it to flow through every part of your being. Your cells are waiting for this permission to shine with their natural love frequency. Your breath is the bridge between your conscious and subconscious mind, between your physical body and your energetic field. Each breath you take is an opportunity to expand your heart's electromagnetic field, to strengthen its signal, to clarify its transmission of love. Most people breathe shallowly, especially when they're anxious about love. But shallow breathing creates a scattered heart rhythm, which broadcasts a scattered signal into the quantum field. Tonight, we're going to use your breath to create coherence in your heart field, the kind of coherence that calls love into your life effortlessly. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. As you breathe in slowly through your nose, feel your belly expand first, then your chest. This is how your body naturally wants to breathe. This is the breath that feeds your heart, that expands your electromagnetic field, that sends clear signals of love into the universe. As you breathe out slowly through your mouth, imagine that you're releasing any tension, any fear, any doubt about love that you've been carrying. Let your exhale be a gentle letting go of everything that has blocked love from flowing freely in your life. You don't need to hold on to these patterns anymore. Now, as you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in pure love, not the love of another person, but the love that is the very fabric of the universe. This love is all around you, infinitely available, waiting to fill every cell of your being. Breathe it in, like breathing in liquid light. As you continue breathing this way, feel your heart beginning to expand. Your heart field extends 3 to 8 feet beyond your physical body under normal circumstances. But in states of deep love and appreciation, it can expand even further. You're literally creating a field of love around yourself that affects everyone and everything within its range. This is how love works energetically. It's not something you have to chase or convince someone to give you. It's something you generate from within. And that generation creates an irresistible magnetism. When you're breathing love, being love, radiating love, your perfect match is drawn to you like iron filings to a magnet. With each breath, you're programming your nervous system to expect love, to be comfortable with love, to know that love is your natural state. Your subconscious mind is receiving this message with every coherent breath you take. It's beginning to reorganize your entire reality around the expectation of love. Feel the rhythm of your breathing becoming slower, deeper, more peaceful. This is the rhythm of a heart that knows it's loved, that knows love is coming, that trusts in love's perfect timing. Breathe yourself into this knowing. Breathe yourself into this trust. Fear is simply love with a story attached to it. Every fear you have about love is actually your heart trying to protect something precious, your capacity to love and be loved. But protection that goes on too long becomes a prison. Tonight, we're going to gently dissolve the walls that have been keeping love away. Most fears about love are created by the stories we tell ourselves. I'm not attractive enough. All the good ones are taken. I always choose the wrong person. Love never works out for me. These stories feel true because you've repeated them so many times that they've become neural pathways, automatic thoughts that shape your reality. But here's what I want you to understand. These stories are not facts. They're interpretations of past experiences, filtered through the lens of a hurt heart. A heart that was trying to make sense of pain, trying to find reasons, trying to maintain some sense of control in situations where you felt powerless. Your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it most often. If you've been telling it that love is dangerous, rare, or impossible for you, it has organized your entire life around proving that story true. But tonight we're going to begin telling it a different story. A story where you are worthy of love, where love is abundant, where your perfect match exists and is looking for you too. Feel into your chest now. Notice if there's any tightness, any bracing, any sense of protection around your heart. This isn't wrong or bad, it's just information. Your heart has learned to guard itself, and it's done an excellent job of keeping you safe. But safety and love can coexist. In fact, true love creates the deepest safety of all. Imagine now that you can breathe directly into your heart space. With each inhale, you're bringing warmth, light, and compassion to any fear that lives there. You're not trying to force the fear away. You're simply surrounding it with so much love that it naturally begins to dissolve. Fear dissolves in the presence of love the same way darkness disappears when you turn on a light. You don't have to fight the darkness, you just have to be the light. And the light that dissolves fear is the recognition that you are already whole, already complete, already worthy of the deepest love. As you continue breathing into your heart, you might notice emotions arising: sadness, anger, grief. This is beautiful. This is your heart releasing what it no longer needs to carry. Let these emotions move through you like weather moving through the sky. They are not you. They are just energy that wants to be felt and released. The most attractive quality you can possess is a deep, abiding love for yourself. Not ego-driven narcissism, but the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your own worth. This kind of self-love is magnetic because it broadcasts a frequency that says, I am complete, I am whole, and I'm choosing to share my fullness with someone who can match it. Many people approach love from a place of need, looking for someone to fill their emptiness, to validate their worth, to complete them. But this energy is repulsive to the kind of love you truly want. Healthy, mature love is not about two half people trying to make a whole. It's about two complete individuals choosing to create something beautiful together. Tonight, as your subconscious becomes receptive to new programming, we're going to install a deep knowing of your own completeness. You're going to wake up tomorrow with a cellular understanding that you are already enough, already worthy, already lovable exactly as you are. Self-love is not selfish. It's the foundation of all other love. When you love yourself, you make loving decisions. You choose partners who treat you well because you treat yourself well. You attract people who see your worth because you see your own worth. You create relationships based on joy rather than need. Feel into your relationship with yourself right now. How do you speak to yourself when you're alone? How do you treat yourself when you make mistakes? Would you want to be in a romantic relationship with someone who treated their partner the way you treat yourself? If the answer gives you pause, that's okay. That's just information, not judgment. Tonight is about upgrading that relationship. Tonight is about falling in love with yourself so deeply that it becomes impossible for anyone to treat you poorly because your energy field simply won't match with that frequency anymore. Place both hands on your heart now and feel the steady rhythm beneath your palms. This heart has been beating for you since before you were born. It has never missed a beat, never taken a day off, never stopped believing in your life. This is the first love you ever received, the love of your own body, your own life force, your own existence. Say to yourself, silently or out loud, I am learning to love myself the way my heart has always loved me, unconditionally, consistently, without reservation. Feel the truth of this statement resonating through your cells. You are not practicing self-love. You are remembering it. You are returning to your natural state of self-appreciation. As you cultivate this deep self-love, you automatically become more attractive to the right kind of person. Not because you're trying to be attractive, but because self-love has a frequency that calls in reciprocal love. When you know your worth, you attract people who know your worth too. Your beliefs about love were installed in your subconscious mind through repetition, emotion, and authority figures. Most of these beliefs were formed before you were 7 years old, when your brain was primarily in theta state, the same brainwave state you entered during deep sleep. This is why nighttime reprogramming is so powerful. You're accessing the same brainwave state that originally installed your love beliefs. Many of your current love beliefs came from watching the relationships around you as a child. If you saw love as conflicted, conditional, or temporary, your young mind recorded those patterns as, "This is how love works." If you heard messages like, "Love hurts," "Men, women can't be trusted," or "Good love is hard to find," these became the unconscious programming that has been running your romantic life. But here's the liberating truth. You installed these beliefs, which means you can uninstall them. You can replace them with beliefs that serve your highest good, beliefs that align with the love you actually want to experience. Your subconscious mind doesn't care whether a belief is true or false. It simply accepts whatever you repeat with enough emotion and consistency. Tonight, we're going to begin installing new beliefs about love. Beliefs like, "I am worthy of deep, committed, passionate love. My perfect partner exists and is being drawn to me now. Love flows to me easily and naturally. I am safe to love and be loved completely." As you repeat these new beliefs, they're creating new neural pathways in your brain. Each repetition makes the pathway stronger, more automatic. Eventually, these new beliefs will become as automatic as your old ones were, but they'll create completely different experiences in your love life. Your subconscious is most receptive to new programming when you're in a state of relaxed focus, exactly the state you're in right now. As your brain waves slow down and your body relaxes, your analytical mind steps aside and your subconscious opens like a flower to receive these new seeds of possibility. The key to effective reprogramming is to repeat these new beliefs with feeling. Your subconscious responds more to emotion than to logic. So as you affirm these new truths about love, feel them in your body. Feel what it would be like to live as someone who truly believes they deserve amazing love. Feel the confidence, the peace, the joyful anticipation. Don't worry if your conscious mind protests with thoughts like, "But what if it's not true?" Or "What if I'm just fooling myself?" This is normal resistance from your old programming. Just gently return to the new beliefs. Repeat them with feeling, and trust that your subconscious is receiving them whether your conscious mind believes them yet or not. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for manifestation, because your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize with enough detail and emotion, you're literally rehearsing your future reality. Tonight, we're going to visualize your perfect love match with such clarity that your entire being begins to magnetize this reality into existence. But first, let's clarify what we mean by perfect match. I'm not talking about a fantasy person who meets a checklist of superficial preferences. I'm talking about someone whose energy field resonates with yours, whose heart recognizes your heart, whose soul has been seeking your soul across time and space. This person exists. In a world of over 7 billion people, there are multiple individuals who could be perfect partners for you. Your visualization doesn't need to create this person. It simply needs to align you vibrationally with attracting them into your experience. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine that you're already in a loving relationship with your perfect match. Don't worry about what they look like or what they do for work. Instead, focus on how you feel when you're with them. Do you feel seen, understood, appreciated? Do you feel safe to be completely yourself? Do you feel excited about building a life together? Feel into the quality of your daily life together. How do you wake up in the morning? Perhaps they're sleeping beside you, and you feel such gratitude for their presence in your life. Or maybe they've already gotten up and they bring you coffee, and you share a moment of connection before your day begins. Imagine how you communicate with each other. You can share your thoughts, your dreams, your fears without judgment. You can be vulnerable because you trust their love completely. When you disagree, you work through it together because you're both committed to the relationship being successful. Feel the safety of being loved unconditionally. This person sees all of you, your strengths and your struggles, and loves you not despite your imperfections, but including them. You don't have to perform or pretend or hide parts of yourself. You are fully accepted as you are. Now imagine how it feels to love them. Your heart is wide open, free to give and receive love without reservation. You delight in their happiness. You support their dreams. You enjoy discovering new things about them even after being together for years. As you hold this visualization, feel it in your body. Where do you experience the joy of this love? in your chest, your stomach, your whole being. Let this feeling fill every cell. Let your body know what this love feels like so it can recognize it when it arrives. Every person carries a unique vibrational signature, like an energetic fingerprint. Your soulmate has a specific frequency that will feel familiar to you the moment you encounter it. Tonight, we're going to help you attune to this frequency so that you'll recognize it instantly when you meet. This recognition might not be dramatic or obvious at first. It might simply be a sense of comfort, of coming home, of feeling more yourself when you're around them. Or it might be a sudden knowing, a feeling that this person is significant in your life even before you understand why. Your heart knows how to recognize your vibrational match because it has been calibrated to seek its complement. Just as your immune system recognizes what belongs in your body and what doesn't, your heart recognizes what resonates with your deepest frequency and what doesn't. As you relax deeper now, imagine that you can sense the vibrational blueprint of your perfect partner. This isn't about imagining what they look like, but about feeling their energetic signature. What does their presence feel like? How does your energy respond when they're near? Perhaps their presence feels calming to your nervous system, or maybe it feels energizing, like being plugged into your life force. Maybe their energy feels like coming home, or like being fully seen and accepted. There's no right or wrong way for this to feel. Just trust whatever arises in your awareness. Your soulmate is also carrying your vibrational blueprint within them. They will recognize you the same way you recognize them, through resonance, through the deep knowing that happens beyond the mind. This is why some people meet and feel like they've known each other forever. Their vibrational signatures are complementary. This recognition can happen instantly, or it can unfold gradually. Sometimes soulmates are friends first, or they meet in unexpected circumstances, or they've been in each other's lives for a while before the deeper recognition occurs. Trust that however it happens will be perfect for both of you. Feel now into your own vibrational signature. What is the essence of who you are when you're most authentically yourself? Your soulmate is attracted to this authentic frequency, not to any mask or performance you might put on. The more truly yourself you become, the easier it is for them to find you. Your vibrational blueprint is constantly broadcasting into the quantum field. Every time you align with your authentic self, every time you choose love over fear, every time you act from your heart, you strengthen this signal. Your soulmate is responding to this signal even now, being drawn toward you through the invisible web of energy that connects all things. Before new love can fully bloom in your life, any wounds from past relationships need to be acknowledged and healed. This doesn't mean you need to spend years in therapy or completely forget your past. It means creating space for the past to exist without controlling your present or future. Every relationship you've ever had, even the ones that ended in pain, taught you something valuable about love. They showed you what you don't want, which helps clarify what you do want. They revealed parts of yourself that needed healing, growth, or development. They prepared you for the love that's coming by helping you become the person who can receive it. But sometimes we hold on to pain from past relationships in ways that block new love from entering. We might build walls to protect ourselves, create rules about what's safe or possible, or carry anger or resentment that affects our current energy field. Tonight, we're going to gently release what no longer serves you while honoring what those experiences taught you. Place your hand on your heart and think about any past relationship that still carries an emotional charge for you. You might feel sadness, anger, disappointment, or even numbness. Whatever you feel is okay. These emotions are just energy that wants to move through you and be released. Send love to the part of yourself that was hurt in that relationship. This might be your younger self who didn't know how to set boundaries, or who ignored red flags because you wanted love so badly. Send compassion to that version of yourself. They were doing their best with the understanding they had at the time. Now send love and forgiveness to your former partner, not because they deserve it, but because forgiveness frees you from carrying their energy in your heart space. Forgiveness doesn't mean what they did was okay. It means you're choosing not to let their actions continue to hurt you or influence your ability to love again. Thank this past relationship for what it taught you. Maybe it taught you about your own strength, your ability to survive heartbreak, your clearer understanding of what you want in love. Maybe it showed you patterns you want to change. or helped you develop compassion for others who are struggling in relationships. As you breathe into your heart, imagine any pain or resentment from the past dissolving like salt in water. You're not forgetting these experiences or pretending they didn't happen. You're simply releasing their hold on your present moment so that your heart can be fully available for new love. Feel your heart becoming lighter, more spacious, more free. This is your natural state, open, trusting, ready to love and be loved. Your past experiences have prepared you for your soulmate, but they don't define your future. Your future is being created by the love frequency you're broadcasting right now. Within every person exists both divine feminine and divine masculine energies. These aren't about gender. They're about the fundamental forces of creation that exist in all of us. When these energies are balanced and activated within you, you become incredibly magnetic to your perfect partner. The divine feminine energy is receptive, intuitive, nurturing, flowing. It's the energy that knows how to receive love, how to trust the process, how to allow rather than force. The divine masculine energy is directive, protective, purposeful, focused. It's the energy that knows how to pursue what it wants, how to create structure, how to take action. Many people have suppressed one of these energies due to cultural conditioning or past experiences. Perhaps you've learned that it's not safe to be receptive, so you've become overly masculine in your energy, always doing, controlling, forcing. Or perhaps you've learned that it's not safe to be directive, so you've become overly feminine in your energy, waiting, hoping, but never taking action. Your perfect partner is attracted to your wholeness, which includes both of these energies in balance. When your inner masculine and feminine are in harmony, you radiate a completeness that is irresistibly attractive. You're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone to share your completeness with. Take a moment to feel into your divine feminine energy. This is the part of you that knows how to flow like water, how to be soft and strong simultaneously, how to receive love as your natural birthright. Even if you're biologically male, this energy exists within you. Breathe into your heart and invite this receptive, flowing energy to activate. Now feel into your divine masculine energy. This is the part of you that knows how to take purposeful action, how to protect what you love, how to move forward with clear intention. Even if you're biologically female, this energy exists within you. Breathe into your core and invite this directive, focused energy to activate. When these energies are balanced within you, you naturally attract someone whose energies complement yours. If you're primarily expressing feminine energy, you'll attract someone who can hold strong masculine energy. If you're primarily expressing masculine energy, you'll attract someone who can flow in beautiful feminine energy. But this attraction isn't based on dependency. It's based on appreciation. You're not looking for someone to supply what you lack. You're looking for someone whose primary energy dances beautifully with yours, creating a synergy that enhances both of you. Feel these energies activating within you now. You are becoming a complete, balanced, magnetic being. Your soulmate is drawn to this wholeness, this integration, this harmony between your inner masculine and feminine. One of the most powerful states you can achieve is coherence between your heart and your mind. When your thoughts and feelings are aligned around love, when your heart and brain are communicating in harmony, you create an irresistible magnetic field that calls love into your life. Most people experience conflict between their heart and mind when it comes to love. The mind might say, love isn't safe, while the heart yearns for connection. The mind might create lists and rules and strategies while the heart simply wants to feel and flow. This internal conflict creates a scattered energy field that sends mixed signals to the universe. But when your heart and mind are in coherence, when they're working together toward the same goal, you become incredibly powerful. Your thoughts support your heart's desires, and your heart's wisdom guides your thoughts. This creates a clear, consistent frequency that the universe can respond to easily. Research shows that when you're in heart-mind coherence, your body produces optimal levels of hormones, your immune system functions better, and your brain operates at peak performance. But beyond the physical benefits, coherence creates an energetic state that is magnetic to love. To create coherence, start by focusing on your heart. Place your hand on your chest and breathe slowly and deeply. As you breathe, Think of something or someone you genuinely appreciate. This could be a person, a pet, a memory, or even just the simple fact that your heart is beating and your breath is flowing. Feel the warmth of appreciation filling your heart space. This feeling of appreciation naturally creates coherence in your heart rhythm, which sends coherent signals throughout your entire body. Your brain receives these signals and begins to align with your heart's frequency. Now, while maintaining this feeling of appreciation, set a clear intention with your mind. I am open to receiving deep, lasting love. Notice how different this feels when it comes from a coherent heart-mind state rather than from anxiety or desperation. When your mind and heart agree that you deserve love, when they're both broadcasting the same message into the quantum field, that message becomes incredibly powerful. You're not thinking one thing while feeling another. You're not wanting love while believing you're unworthy of it. You're completely aligned with your desire. This coherence also affects how you show up in the world. When you're internally aligned, people can feel it. You're more present, more authentic, more attractive because you're not at war with yourself. You're peaceful, centered, and magnetic. Practice this coherent state regularly. The more familiar your nervous system becomes with heart-mind alignment, the more naturally it will occur in your daily life. And the more you live in coherence, the more you magnetize experiences that match this harmonious frequency. You were not born needing to earn love or prove your worthiness of love. You were born as love itself, expressing in physical form. Love is not something you have to acquire from outside yourself. It's the very essence of what you are. When you remember this truth at the cellular level, everything about your relationship with love transforms. Think about a newborn baby. They don't question whether they deserve love. They don't wonder if they're attractive enough or successful enough to be loved. They simply exist in their pure essence, and everyone who meets them feels drawn to love them. This is your original nature. Pure, innocent, naturally lovable love. Somewhere along the way, you may have learned that love was conditional. Perhaps you were told you were loved when you were good, or if you achieved something, or as long as you didn't cause problems. These conditional messages taught your system that love had to be earned, that your natural lovability wasn't enough. But these messages were never true. They were the limitations of the people around you, not the truth about your nature. Your essence, the core of who you are, has never changed from that original lovable state. All the layers of protection, performance, and pretending are just costumes you've worn. Underneath, you remain pure love. Tonight, we're returning you to this original state. We're stripping away the false beliefs about your lovability and revealing the truth that has always been there. You are love. You don't have love. You are love expressing itself as a unique individual in physical form. When you operate from this knowing, your entire approach to relationships changes. You're not trying to get love from someone else. You're sharing the love that you are with someone who can recognize and appreciate it. You're not completing each other. You're two expressions of love choosing to create something beautiful together. Feel into this truth right now. Beneath all your stories about yourself, beneath all your insecurities and fears, beneath all the ways you think you're not enough, there is pure love. This love doesn't depend on your achievements, your appearance, your personality, or your past. This love simply is because you are. As you breathe into this recognition, feel how it changes your energy. When you know yourself as love, you naturally attract love. When you're not trying to get love from others, you become incredibly attractive because people can feel your wholeness, your completeness, your natural state of love. Your soulmate is also love expressing in physical form. They're not looking for someone to complete them or validate them or save them. They're looking for another expression of love to share life with. This is why authentic love feels so natural, so effortless. It's love recognizing itself in another form. Rest in this knowing. You don't have to become more lovable. You already are love itself. Your only job is to remember this truth so clearly that it radiates from every cell of your being. When you shine as the love that you are, your perfect match cannot help but be drawn to your light. There exists in the universe an intelligence that knows exactly how to bring perfect matches together. This intelligence orchestrates the meetings that change lives, the connections that heal hearts, the relationships that fulfill souls. Tonight, We're aligning you with this universal love intelligence so that it can work on your behalf. This intelligence is not separate from you. It operates through you when you're aligned with love. It's the force that makes you think of someone just before they call. It's the guidance that leads you to be in the right place at the right time. It's the intuition that tells you when someone is truly meant for you. But this intelligence can only work through you when you're in a state of trust and allowing. When you're trying to control how love comes, when love comes, and through whom love comes, you block this natural intelligence from orchestrating the perfect meeting between you and your soulmate. Imagine that the universe has been working on bringing you and your perfect partner together for years, maybe lifetimes. It has been guiding both of your paths, teaching you both what you need to know, healing you both in preparation for your meeting. Every relationship you've had, every experience you've lived, has been preparing you for each other. This intelligence knows things your conscious mind cannot know. It knows the perfect timing for your meeting. It knows what you both need to learn before you're ready for each other. It knows how to orchestrate circumstances that will bring you together in the most natural, beautiful way possible. Your job is not to figure out how this will happen or to make it happen through effort and striving. Your job is to align with this intelligence by becoming the person you would be if you knew, absolutely knew, that your perfect love was already on its way to you. How would you live if you knew love was guaranteed? You would probably feel more relaxed, more patient, more trust in the process. You would focus on becoming the best version of yourself, not to attract love, but because you would naturally want to bring your highest self to the relationship that's coming. This alignment happens through surrender, not the surrender of giving up, but the surrender of letting go of your need to control the how and when. It's like placing an order with the universe and then trusting that it will be delivered in the perfect way at the perfect time. Feel yourself relaxing into this trust right now. The universe knows exactly where your soulmate is. It knows what they're doing, what they're learning, how they're preparing for you just as you're preparing for them. There is a perfect orchestration happening beyond what you can see, and you can rest in the knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. As you align with this universal love intelligence, you might start noticing synchronicities, signs, and guidance about love. Pay attention to these messages. They're the universe's way of letting you know that the process is working, that your perfect match is being guided toward you just as you're being guided toward them. The quantum field, the invisible web of energy that connects all things, is constantly responding to your emotional state. When you're in a state of love, appreciation, and coherence, you literally change the field around you. This change in the field affects what possibilities can manifest in your physical reality, including your perfect love match. Quantum physics has shown us that consciousness affects reality at the most fundamental level. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are not just happening inside your head. They're creating ripples in the quantum field that influence what shows up in your life experience. When you're vibrating at the frequency of love, you become what quantum physicists call quantum entangled with everything else that exists at that same frequency. Your soulmate, who is also vibrating at the frequency of love when they're in their highest state, becomes entangled with your energy field even before you meet physically. This is why some people report dreaming about their soulmate before meeting them, or feeling their presence before they appear. At the quantum level, you're already connected to your perfect match. The physical meeting is simply the materialization of a connection that already exists in the field. Your emotions are the language the quantum field understands. When you feel deep gratitude for the love that's coming to you, when you feel genuine appreciation for yourself and life, when you feel the joy of love even before it arrives physically, you're speaking directly to the field in a way that accelerates manifestation. This is different from trying to use positive thinking to get what you want. This is about genuinely feeling the emotions of love and letting those emotions inform the field about what you're available to receive. The field doesn't respond to what you think you should feel. It responds to what you actually feel. Right now, as you rest in this receptive state, imagine that every cell in your body is communicating with the quantum field. Your cells are sending out signals of love, readiness, and magnetic attraction. These signals are rippling through the field, creating pathways for love to find you. Your soulmate's energy is also in this field. Even if they're on the other side of the world, even if you've never met, your energy fields are already dancing together in the quantum realm. Every time you raise your vibration to love, you strengthen this energetic connection. The field is also responding to your state of allowing. When you're not attached to exactly how love should look or when it should arrive, you create space in the field for infinite possibilities. Your soulmate might come in a way you never expected, through circumstances you never could have planned. Trust that the quantum field is organizing all of reality to bring you and your perfect match together. Every person you meet, every place you go, every decision you make is part of the quantum orchestration that's leading you both toward each other. You are not separate from this process. You are an active participant in it through your vibration. One of the greatest acts of faith you can make is surrendering to love's perfect timing. This doesn't mean being passive or doing nothing. It means taking inspired action while trusting that there is a larger intelligence orchestrating the timing of your meeting with your soulmate. Your logical mind might want to create timelines and deadlines for when love should appear. It might feel frustrated with the pace of manifestation, or worried that it's taking too long. But love operates on soul time, not clock time. Your soulmate will appear in your life at the exact moment when you're both ready for the depth of connection you're meant to share. Sometimes the timing delay is because you're still integrating the lessons you need to be the partner your soulmate deserves. Sometimes it's because they're still on their own journey of preparation. Sometimes it's because the universe is orchestrating circumstances that will make your meeting even more meaningful and magical than it would be if it happened sooner. Consider that everything you're experiencing right now, including this very moment of listening to these words, is part of the perfect timing. Your longing for love is not a mistake or a punishment. It's creating the energetic vacuum that love will rush to fill. It's developing your capacity to appreciate love when it comes. It's preparing your heart to receive the depth of love you're asking for. Surrendering to divine timing is actually an act of power, not powerlessness. It's saying to the universe, I trust your intelligence over my limited perspective. I trust that you can see the bigger picture in ways that I cannot. I trust that when love comes, it will be even better than what I could have planned myself. This surrender doesn't mean you stop living your life or pursuing your interests. It means you live fully while remaining open to love appearing at any moment. You might meet your soulmate tomorrow, next month, or next year. Or you might have already met them, and the romantic recognition is still unfolding. Feel yourself relaxing into this trust right now. There is no rush because love is eternal. There is no competition because your soulmate is specifically designed for you. There is no scarcity because love is the most abundant force in the universe. When you surrender to divine timing, you actually accelerate the manifestation process because you stop creating resistance through impatience and worry. You align with the natural flow of love instead of swimming against it. You become magnetic instead of desperate. Your soulmate is also learning to surrender to divine timing. They're also developing trust that love will find them when they're ready. They're also being guided and prepared for the depth of relationship you'll share together. There is a beautiful synchronicity happening in both of your lives, even if you can't see it yet. Rest in the knowing that love's timing is perfect. Every day that passes is bringing you closer to your destined meeting. Every experience you have is preparing you to recognize and receive the love that's coming. You are not behind schedule. You are exactly where you need to be. Your subconscious mind is most receptive during the twilight state between waking and sleeping. As your brain waves slow down and your logical mind quiets, your deeper consciousness opens like fertile soil, ready to receive new seeds of possibility. These affirmations are designed to plant those seeds deep in your subconscious so they can grow while you sleep. Repeat these affirmations to yourself, either silently or in a whisper, feeling their truth resonating through every cell of your body. Don't worry if your conscious mind questions them. Just let them sink into your subconscious like drops of water absorbed by thirsty earth. I am worthy of deep, passionate, lasting love. Feel this truth in your bones. Your worthiness is not based on anything you've done or achieved. It's based on the simple fact that you exist as a unique expression of love in the universe. My heart is open and ready to receive love. Breathe into your heart space as you repeat this. Feel your heart expanding, becoming more receptive, more trusting. more available for love to enter. I attract love effortlessly and naturally. You don't have to work hard to be loved. Love is drawn to you as naturally as bees are drawn to flowers. You simply need to be yourself and trust in your natural magnetism. My perfect partner is being guided to me now. Somewhere in the world, your soulmate is living their life, learning their lessons and being guided toward you just as you're being guided toward them. Trust this process. I am whole and complete, and I choose to share my wholeness with another complete person. You're not looking for someone to fix you or complete you. You're two whole people choosing to create something beautiful together. Love flows to me easily from all directions. Love isn't just romantic love. It's the love of friends, family, nature, life itself. As you open to receiving love in all its forms, you become more magnetic to romantic love as well. I trust divine timing in matters of the heart. Your love will come at the perfect moment for both of you. Trust that the universe knows the ideal timing better than your logical mind does. Every day I become more aligned with love. Each day you choose love over fear, trust over doubt, openness over protection. You become more magnetic to your soulmate. I am grateful for the love that is already on its way to me. Gratitude for future blessings is one of the most powerful ways to accelerate their manifestation. Feel genuine appreciation for the love that's coming. While I sleep, my heart broadcasts love into the universe. Even as you rest, your energy field continues to radiate love, calling your perfect match to you through the invisible web of connection that links all hearts. Let these affirmations repeat gently in your mind as you drift towards sleep. They're planting seeds in your subconscious that will grow into new beliefs, new expectations, and ultimately, new experiences of love in your life. As you rest in this peaceful state between waking and sleeping, something profound is integrating within your cellular structure. All the work we've done tonight, releasing old patterns, activating your heart frequency, aligning with universal love intelligence, is now becoming part of your new default state. You're not just learning about love tonight, you're becoming love. You're not just attracting love from outside yourself, you're recognizing the love that you are and allowing it to radiate freely from your being. This is the most powerful transformation possible, because when you are love, you naturally attract love. Feel this integration happening in your body right now. Every cell is updating its programming from I need love to I am love. Every neural pathway is rewiring from patterns of fear and protection to patterns of openness and trust. Your entire electromagnetic field is recalibrating to broadcast the frequency of authentic, available love. This integration will continue while you sleep. Your subconscious mind will spend the night organizing your entire internal system around these new patterns. You'll wake up tomorrow as a different person, not dramatically different in ways others might notice immediately, but profoundly different in your core relationship with love. You might find yourself feeling more confident, more peaceful, more optimistic about love. You might notice that you're more attractive to others, not because you've changed your appearance, but because you're radiating a different energy. You might feel more selective, naturally gravitating away from people who can't match your new frequency and toward those who can. Most importantly, you might notice that you're no longer desperate for love to arrive. Instead, you'll feel a quiet confidence, a knowing that love is already on its way. This shift from desperation to trust is magnetic. It calls love to you faster than any strategy or technique ever could. Your perfect partner is also integrating new frequencies. They too are healing, growing, becoming ready for the depth of love you'll share together. There is a beautiful synchronicity in your individual journeys that is preparing you both for your eventual meeting. Trust this integration process. Don't try to force it or analyze it too much. Just rest in the knowing that profound changes are happening at the deepest levels of your being. You're becoming the person you were always meant to be. Someone who knows their worth, trusts in love, and radiates magnetic authenticity. As you sleep tonight, your dreams may carry messages about love. You might dream about your soulmate, receive guidance about where to meet them, or simply experience the feeling of being deeply loved. Pay attention to these dream messages. They're communications from your deeper wisdom about the love that's coming into your life. And so we come to the end of our journey together tonight, but it's not really an ending. It's a beginning. You're beginning a new chapter of your love story, one written from wholeness rather than neediness, from trust rather than fear, from the knowing that you are love itself seeking to share that love with another. As you prepare to surrender to sleep, I want you to feel held by the love that permeates all of existence. You are not alone in your longing for love. You are supported by the intelligence of the universe, guided by forces beyond your comprehension, and surrounded by love in countless forms, even when you can't see it. Your breath is an act of love, your body loving you by continuing to breathe even while you sleep. Your heartbeat is an act of love, your heart loving you by continuing to pump life through your veins without you having to think about it. The earth beneath you is an act of love, holding you safely while you rest. You are constantly being loved, even when human love feels distant. Tonight, as you sleep, you're being held in love's eternal embrace. This embrace exists beyond time and space, beyond past disappointments and future uncertainties. It exists in the eternal now, in the love that you are, in the love that you're connected to, in the love that is always available to you. Your soulmate is also being held in this same eternal embrace. They too are loved, guided, and protected. They too are being prepared for the moment when your paths will cross and your hearts will recognize each other. There is a thread of light connecting your hearts even now, growing stronger with each breath, each beat of your heart. Let yourself relax completely now. There is nothing more you need to do tonight. The seeds of love have been planted deep in your subconscious. The frequency of your heart has been activated. Your energy field has been calibrated to attract your perfect match. Now your only job is to rest and let the transformation integrate while you sleep. As you drift into the deeper states of sleep, know that you're not just resting your body, you're allowing your entire being to reorganize itself around love. You're becoming magnetic to the love that's seeking you just as actively as you're seeking it. Tomorrow you'll wake as someone new, someone who knows their worth, trusts in love's perfect timing, and radiates the irresistible frequency of authentic love. Your soulmate is being drawn to this frequency even as you sleep. Rest now, beautiful soul. Love is coming. Love is here. Love is what you are. And in the morning, when you wake, you'll carry this knowing in your cells, in your heart, in your very breath. You'll move through your day as someone who knows they are loved and who is actively drawing their perfect match closer with every heartbeat. Sleep peacefully, dream beautifully, wake transformed. The love you seek is seeking you too. Trust this, rest in this. Let this be your lullaby as you drift into the healing darkness of night. All is well. You are love. Love is coming.